Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Micah Keen, and I am hosting this from Johannesburg. It is so lovely to have you. So let's get into this. Breaking news: the Ambassador of America gave a amazing speech. 10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. Then, big stuff happened. South Africa, what did we do? We went and hugged the ambassador, we sang Kumbaya, and we said, "You're so amazing. Let's work with America. Let's build South Africa. Let's stop having red tape, and let's all just build great economic powerhouses." No, I'm just joking with you. We insulted them, and we rebuked them. Yeah, that's South Africa for you. So, what are the details? Well, the details are this. The Ambassador Bozell, he basically went to BizNews, very prominent YouTube channel and business organization that hosts business people to talk about, well, business. He went on to BizNews and he spoke about his goal here in South Africa as ambassador. Now, he's fully in his right to do that. Only problem is he touched on a few things that maybe he shouldn't have as ambassador. A lot of it, a lot of us would agree with. And the problem is he is a diplomat. Diplomats are supposed to be diplomatic, even when they don't agree with people. But he began his speech. Amazing stuff. He spoke about how over 500 companies, American companies, are here in South Africa, busy employing over 250,000 people. 250,000. What would we do if those 500 companies closed down? But that's a topic for another day. But 500 companies, 250,000 people employed here. Amazon, Visa, Microsoft, all these companies investing billions. And you heard that right, Visa, an amazing company. Microsoft, an amazing company. Both A-plus companies in Warren Buffett's book. Companies that if they went down to the right price, you would buy right now and hold it forever. Amazing companies. They're investing billions. Visa's over R1 billion in South Africa. Busy building he says data centers. We South Africa's data centers here in South Africa. Good news. So he touched on all those brilliant things. He then went on to say, Americans think like this. We have 500 companies in South Africa. Why not have 1,000? That's what he said. Isn't that wonderful? That's what an American ambassador would say. We want to build more businesses here in South Africa and help empower your people and actually improve the place. Yeah, it is. But unfortunately, he didn't stop there. Well, actually, fortunately, he didn't stop there. I'd say a bit of both. He went on to talk about BEE, a very touchy topic in South Africa. BEE, whether you love it, whether you hate it, I would say if you love it, there's something wrong with you. But whether you love it, whether you hate it, BEE has problems. We can agree with that. He went on to touch on BEE. He didn't say that we need to get rid of BEE. No, he didn't say that. If anyone says that to you, they're lying to you. He said BEE is flawed, but it was put in place for necessary reasons and good reasons. BEE was put into place after apartheid, a terrible thing that happened in South Africa. Apartheid was just, we all know it was not good. It was evil. Wicked, in fact. But apartheid was ended 30 years ago. BEE was put in place to rectify it, to help build up African people and help empower them and help give them the skills and the opportunities that they need to succeed. And the thing is he's completely right. Bozell is right. It hasn't achieved that. Instead, it's just helped the few black minority of the ANC, obviously a black majority in South Africa when you're talking about the entire country, but a minority of black people who are the ANC predominantly. It has empowered them to steal, to be corrupt, and to take money. And Bozell didn't say this, but what Bozell basically said is it doesn't work, and it's affecting American companies. And Bozell is here not to help South Africa necessarily. He's here for America's interests. And America first. That's what Bozell is here for. So, Bozell made it completely clear. We don't need to get rid of BEE, we just need to improve it. Then he touched on an even more touchy topic, and that is the song that our lovely friend Julius Malema loves to sing, kill the Boer, kill the farmer. In our country, that's not hate speech. It's a historical song, whether you agree or don't agree. It is a historical song. I'm saying whether you agree or don't agree on if it's hate speech or not. Comment down below. But Bozell went on to talk about that and said it's hate speech. In his opinion, it's hate speech. And Donald Trump thinks it's hate speech. And all these things a diplomat shouldn't necessarily go on about, but we appreciate it as South Africans because we want to see change in this country. We want to see a country moving forward. Like, why? Why can't we see a country moving forward? But our then minister, our lovely minister, Ronald Lamola, went on to formally invite the American ambassador to a meeting, or actually probably forced him to the meeting, to insult him and to rebuke him, actually. Insult is a bit of a harsh word. To rebuke him. He rebuked our new American ambassador, Bozell, and said to him, you shouldn't have said this. South Africa is a sovereign nation and we shouldn't be bullied by America, and basically told him to sod off, in essence. And then Julius Malema went on and posted and said, go to hell. So great diplomacy from South Africa. We're saying that America is not very diplomatic. Well, we need to look in the mirror. You ever heard of the Bible? The Bible, it said, before you take the little thorn or splinter out of your friend's eye, take the log out of your own eye. Well, that's what South Africa needs to do. Because we go and we basically say to Bozell, you shouldn't have said this, very undiplomatic. And then Bozell was like, sorry, I'm sorry, guys. He goes and apologizes. He posts on X and says, thank you, Biz News, for hosting me, but South Africa is a sovereign nation, and if they think that kill the Boer, kill the farmer is not hate speech and it's a historical song, then they must stick to that. I completely agree. I mean, I couldn't disagree. If you think it's perfectly fine to sing kill the farmer, kill the Boer, well, I'll disagree with you. I think it is wrong to sing that, and I think it's wrong, these historical words starting with an N. It's historical. But we shouldn't say it, should we? Why? Because it's very offensive and rude, and it's just not nice. So the same thing should be with songs. If it's not nice and it's going to actually cause hatred, we should remove it. Comment down what you think below. But Bozell apologized, and now all is well. Or is it? We will see in the coming days, but I can tell you we're poking the bear, and the bear is America. And America is currently bombing the hell out of Iran. Iran doesn't stand a chance. China is crumbling, but they don't want to talk about that. China is not the superpower we thought it was. And America is. America is the superpower of the world. And instead we decide, no, let's align with Brazil, let's align with Iran, let's align with China, and let's poke America. Just poke it. So anyway, comment down what you think below, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Cheers.